2025. Thank you for joining me this morning. Oh, yes, you're welcome to the program. Joash, global analyst.
Yeah,
good morning to you.
Good morning, man. Good morning, sir.
All right, to all our esteemed viewers, we appreciate your people's presence on a daily on the program. Say thank you so much, and to Mrs. Tina, who extended hands of love to us yesterday. We say thank you so much for that great support, for your kind heart. You know, she has been constantly doing this for how many months now?
Amazing. If it is let me not go to that area, but she's just an Amazon. That's what I want for her, and I pray for her that God will continue to, stand her as He continues to stand us on City Stand. I'm saying the same thing. She has been very consistent, and God will continue to be consistently bless her and all her endeavors. Consistency, God will be consistently bless Mrs. Tina and Mr. Ujulade. You are most welcome, madam. Thank you very much.
All right, if you're watching us for the first time, please subscribe to the channel. It's very, very important. Subscribe to the channel. Also like it, comment your opinions, drop it in the comment section, and share to people. Very important. Let us propagate this channel. Let people know what is going on at the stand here. It's all about street journalism. It's all about newspaper review program, public opinion on City Stand. All right, we have viewers commenting currently as we speak. They're saying good morning to us, but I'll still go to the comment section to greet them. But before doing that, we now have the new Inec chairman in town, Amupitan, from Kogi State, Ijumu local government, Bede. Wow. Ayetoro, Bede. The gentleman is from Kogi State. Should be able to know if Amupitan is from the Yoruba speaking part of Kogi State, or is it the
Yoruba speaking part?
Ibira side?
No, it's not Ibira side. It's not Ibira part. Yes, no.
Amupitan, Ijumu local government is Yoruba speaking Yoruba side. All right, that's North Central now.
Yes, North Central.
The president has picked someone from North Central. Let's see how Nigerians are going to react to this development this morning. I'm sure he's ready to dissect issues with me, as well as OJ Olajide. But before that, Omoyele Sowore has picked a date for the free Nnamdi Kanu protest. The date is now 20th of October. 20th of October is a date for NSAS now, Abi? 2020.
Okay.
I hope the government is not trying, or these guys are not trying to divert people's attention from what happened at Lekki Tollgate. All right. All right. In the latest development, also the former Vice President of the country, Atiku Abubakar, has joined Omoyele Sowore on the free Nnamdi Kanu protest slated for 20th of October this year. We are still waiting for the Southeast leaders like Soludo, former Anambra State Governor, Peter Obi, Alex Otti of Abia State, and others. Of course, you already said he contacted some of them to join in demanding the release of the leader of the Indigenous People of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu. Let's see if some of these politicians will march together with Sowore to also demand the release of Nnamdi Kanu. All right, good morning once again. Welcome to the program. We go to the Punch newspaper this morning. Very, very important headlines on the front page of the Punch newspaper, as well as the Vanguard. But let's take a look at the Punch. Amupitan faces tough test as new INEC chair. Amupitan, that's the new INEC chairman, faces tough tests. All right, opposition once against partisanship, demands urgent reforms. Tinubu APC defend appointment, urge fairness, credibility. Tinubu APC defend appointment, urge fairness, credibility. Why are you looking at me that way? Because I said Tinubu demands fairness and credibility from the new INEC chair. All right, I know you'll be reacting to this morning. On to the next one. National Assembly probes NNPCL over $18 billion refineries spending. This is on page 28 of the Point newspaper. Tinubu clears 959 for national honors. You can go to page 2 of the Punch to see this. I will move down to page 7. Federal government moves to audit varsities over TED fund grants. You can go to page 7 of the Punch newspaper to see more of the stories. To the next one, Tinubu Oshun mourn as Christopher Kolade dies. Yeah, Christopher Kolade is dead. He's an ex-UK envoy. Yeah, he dies at 92. 92. 93? Is it 92 or 93? In some papers, 92. In some, 93. All right, thank you so much. Please back down on tinted glass enforcement. You can go to page 28 of the Punch newspaper. Let's move down to Vanguard this morning, the 10th of October, 2025. Accommodation crisis. Accommodation crisis hits varsity students. Parents will. You can go to page 13 of the Vanguard newspaper. I think the people that will be affected most is the people in Lagos, the students in Lagos will be affected because of the inflation in house rents and all of that. All right, we move down to page 7. Police arrest 12 suspects behind death of Arise News anchor. All right, on to the next one. Tinubu pardons Abbas, Macaulay, Ogoni 9, Vatsa, Lawan. You can go to page 6, see this. And the last story, new INEC chair, Nigerians party sets agenda for Amupitan. You can go to page 5 to see this. And Council of State yesterday approved the appointment of this new INEC chair. His name will be sent to Senate for approval. Proper approval. All right, you're welcome. Like we said earlier on, the viewers, I'm sure, are greeting us in the comment section. We don't need to leave them. We need to check them. Let's check on the viewers before we move into the business of today. All right, can I have access to my phone, to the comment section? Okay. I have Sunshine 24 right here with us at this stand. I will say good morning to you, Sunshine 24/7. We also have Epudon. Epudon, you're welcome. I think this is a new subscriber on the channel. Good morning to you. You're welcome to the program. Also, Obinwa is early today. Thank you for joining us. Also, Obinwa, we are still waiting for some other viewers to join us. Like I do say on the program, both the reviewers and the viewers are all reviewers. We are all analysts, and we need to dissect these issues we have on ground this morning. New INEC chairman in town. Yesterday we had Abamuche, as acting INEC chairman. Today we have the new acting, the new INEC chairman as Amupitan. So, how do you feel, and what do you have to say?
Mr. Mike, it is the prerogative of the president to appoint who INEC chairman will be. It's not a public appointment that it will pass through the public scrutiny. That is where the Nigerian masses will have their input into. It's the president who will think who is the best person to bring to the camp, and whosoever he chooses remains the choice. Whether it gets the approval of the National Council of States, as was already done yesterday, it has passed through the first stage of approval. National Council of States has already approved the man. But the next place is Senate, whether we submit to another screening and then approval. So that we have no input into who is and the process of how the person come to the appointment. We can only watch the Senate for approval. Supposing you have an input, suppose the public, is included in the input of public is demanded in the appointment. That is the process of emerging to be appointed. You get my point, Mr. Mike. The person is imagined to be appointed, leading to your appointment. If public has input in that, then in that case, you could be asking me who is that man. I could have been saying, so people now can come up and say, no, you don't want him. This is that surplus is not in place. We only hear a name of who Mr. President has come up with, and then put him through the 2 stages of approval. So we are left out of it. The only thing that the man will do the bidding of the Nigerians, not the bidding of the appointee. But I doubt, I'm seriously in doubt whether that will come into being, because he will pay the papas, dictate the tools. I'm not saying the man will not do the president, but since the public is already shielded from the process of the period that leads to appointment, and the president is the one who decide who he comes up with. So in that case, we have been skinned out of it. We can only hope that that's what hope again, hope that he will do the right thing, and that's not within our power to design. We are hoping, we are waiting, we are watching to see what will turn out at the end of the day, how his tenure of administration will be in the office as an elected chairman. And our vote count as a question. The contestants be given conducive atmosphere to contest. A level playing ground for all the aspirants. Will it be fair to all the parties around the contestants? So these are the issues we need to that will come unfolding as the days go by the coming election. Will there be level playing ground for all our contestants? Will our vote count? Will there be the usual process of Inec over the electoral process? Will it be fair and equitable to all contestants and Nigerians? Are we going to sit back and have our trust in him that yes, our trust is confirmed, no shaking? So these are things that come up over some days, quite some months. But me, I want to give him a chance that he will live up to the expectation. I don't want to make a confusion about him. So I wish him good tenure of office.
All right,
thank
you so much. Wednesday, does this mark the beginning of another politically aligned Inec or a chance?
Politically aligned Inec, you got it very correct. You got it very correct. Mike, if we refuse to continue to push for a proper reform to deepen and strengthen our democracy, this is the kind of appointment we continue to have. We are trying to see how this thing can be reformed to an extent that the president will not have
a say
in appointing.
It shouldn't be the prerogative of the president.
Yes, that's the way the problem is, because from what you have gathered so far, unless Nigerians are going to rise up, and demand. In fact, we will have to come out and highlight and set a proper template and sworn an affidavit. Look at what Yakub Mahmoud did. At the end of the day, they wanted to arrest him. I think he escaped. You understand what I'm saying? So Nigerians must come out, since it's like this, nobody's advocating in that direction. That I think to an extent, this process should be, without the president, input. It should be totally independent, either through the Senate or through a commission that will, get this. Because INEC judiciary, for me, they are rigging institutions currently now in Nigeria. I don't know whether this professor, whatever he is, you understand, Joash, I don't know where he's coming from, but I think his steps will determine whether what Bola is talking about fairness. I laugh. What kind of fairness are we going to expect? So, since it has come to that level, we Nigerians themselves must stand up and demand for proper electoral reform that can guarantee a proper electoral process that will lead to credibility in our elections. Very important.
Should Nigerians have a say on who becomes INEC chairman, or it should be a presidential prerogative?
Mr. America said
should it remain presidential prerogative?
I said it shouldn't be presidential prerogative. The process that leads to emancipation of INEC or emergence of INEC chairman must start from the people.
But we've been talking about
yes,
the electoral reform.
Yes, must start from the people, Mr. Mike. It must start from the people. Then we will nominate a tune up to the public. People will now come up and begin to say what they know about those names. I know Mr. Mike as a journalist. I know Mr. Chinedu as a journalist. If your names come up, I should be able to say, oh, Mr. Mike, I want this. Chinedu, people should have the position of throwing up what they know about the people that come up for nomination. These names will come up for nomination. Nomination will come up. But we now begin to submit what they know about each of them. Then there will be screening. Mr. Mike, they say sometimes you are indicted for yes, evidences. So you are screened off. Mr. Man, Mrs.
Woman. It's not like what happened to El-Rufai.
Yes, you have been indicted for social thing. All those things will come. So you'll be screening until you get to a number that is can be manageable to now subject to proper scrutiny. But the public, member of the public, not just one man, and the prerogative of one man doing that. But these are the selection process. These are the recruiting process. The recruiting process, the selection process must involve the public. The public must be the custodian of that process. But people challenging it, handling it, galvanizing, pursuing it. So at the end of the day, we have a list of few nominees to be now subject to higher level of scrutiny. Then we now know maybe we have 2 or 3 finalists that will be go for final test of public debate. Tell us what we want to do new. That will be the final level of selection. We have finalists, 3 finalists. Mr. Mike, you are number 1. Come and tell the public what the new thing you are going to bring up, the new innovation you can bring up. But by the time we submit to public debate, to the ears of everyone in the public, you will now know who is ready for the job. From there, we can just send that to you only know if you are qualified. If you mess up, you know you already mess up in the debate. You can just send them to maybe the Senate or House of Assembly, whichever one, to approve it. Then in that case, public can be sure that the person they put forward, you're not saying 100%, at least to some extent, that public trust the reliability on him that he will do the bidding of the public. That's when a single man who has interest, Mr. Mike, that's important thing, who has interest in the political context of that country is beginning to so responsible to choose whoever he likes. You must say, if you give a madman a hole, he will till the ground towards himself. Not fún ìwé lọ́kọ́ ọba mi oko sọ́dà rẹ̀ ni. So he will pick an enemy that work against him now. It's natural. He will pick enemy that work against him. It's natural. The person will pick must have been thoroughly bred. We are trying to build a nation that will serve our interests, not the interest of one person. I shouldn't be talking this way. I want to talk as somebody who wants a nation that will serve interests of all of us. I should be talking this way if I want to. I know I will have talked because we want to build a nation that serve interests of everybody. We must begin to do things that are in the right perspective of honesty, truth, and justice. So it shouldn't be the prerogative of one person to do that.
Is there any place you thought the president would pick INEC chairman from?
You see,
did you ever think of any place, any region?
I'm talking of the process. I'm talking of the process leading to emergence.
No, I'm asking you.
Yeah, this is the law is building prerogative. I can't decide for that. I can't talk about that because it's the prerogative to choose from wherever. If you want to choose from Northwest, no, the law has stated clearly what the situation of things is. It's the prerogative of Mr. President to choose, and once you decide that, it's bound. Everybody is bound. I'm talking of supposing that prerogative is removed and now vest it in the public hands to do that. The leading process to that must is vested in the public. Then in that case, it's like then we can then begin to question, hello, if the president is coming from this particular region, can we trust the man occupy the place to also come from that place? So that's the way that
the former INEC chairman
from the Northwest. Yes, Northeast also.
this current one too is from the north. So how do you feel about it? Why not from the eastern part of the country or from the south, from southwest?
Mike, I don't think that should be the.
Why didn't it pick from southwest or southeast?
No. I don't think that should be the calculation now because we have a southern president already. You know, what I think is that it is a proper calculative political move by Bola Tinubu. You understand, to threaten whoever that is going to try to contest with him within the middle belt. At a check wise now he has given middle belters, the first, and let me tell you, I wouldn't Inec chairman and the 13th Inec chairman of the federation. So whether it's from the north, but we know that that region has not been adequately accommodated within the national space and all that. But we are seeing a lot of moves by Bola Tinubu in that direction, trying to bring in middle belt, but I know it's quite a good political move in that direction, But what it matters at this point in time, since we have continued to face challenges like this, how do we now get our electoral process to a level of credibility? Now, okay, I agree he has done the appointment. Then what is Nigeria going to present to him now? I'm telling you, if it is possible, he should sworn an affidavit with Nigerians on how we are going to conduct 2027 election. Because we hold Mr. President accountable. He said fairness is expected from him now. And I hope he listen and understand what the president means by fairness. What it means that now we are going now to present a template for a proper. Tell us how you want to conduct election. What are we going to do it manual, electronically? What are those things that are required to have a near perfect electoral process? First, then we are going to destroy him also in Anambra State to see, whether because all this when they come, they say they are law professor of war professor. Most of them does not know how to even dig ordinary hole. So let us see what he's going to do in Anambra State at the end of the day. Then we will not lose sight of what we want to be seen done. Mike, I said it very clearly here now. Irrespective of how he came to office, whatever tutelage or caution they might have given him, concerning favoring the ruling party or whatever, even though we know actually that Inec and judiciary, they are not independent. The executives controls them. We don't need to pretend about it.
Yes.
So at this point now, what are we going to say? Okay, give us what you want to do, how the election will be. Then let us look at it and say, okay, this area, this are where we are having. Mr. President said fairness. I think we should hold Bola Tinubu. Maybe he didn't know when he made that statement.
Yeah.
But we need to hold him responsible for that. He said fairness, and in the absence of that fairness, then thank God Mahmoud has escaped. Maybe he will not escape arrest.
Have you heard him responsible for his promise on electricity?
But let us look at this one and hold him on this one.
You want to hold him on this?
Yes, he says fairness. You understand? Mike, we must also push. Like I said before, this is AI era. Nigeria should be seen moving from that, whatever analog digital. We are moving to AI now. What we want to see that we don't need to stand on the sun and start voting for these people that has nothing to offer at the end of the day. Everybody can go on election day, public holiday. Yes, vote with your phone. That will even make more people to vote because a lot of people, they have started letting people don't come to queue up here. It will save us on security. It will save lives at the same time. We will not be having casualties when people stay in their home and use their phone to vote. Let us try something new this time around. I believe this man, the way I'm looking at him, though appearance is not reality, but let us hope that we're able to dance to the tune of Nigerians.
All right, so let us try something new, says Oyeze, one of our analysts on the program this morning. Let me quickly go to the comment section before moving to the issue or story of Mazi, Nnamdi Kanu, Sowore, and Atiku. All right, I have Aidinobu saying, Oyeze, were you the one that sent? Were you the one sent to arrest Mahmoud Yakubu? Stop this disinformation. Actually, a federal high court, in Osogbo, Osun State, ordered his arrest and imprisonment. That was 2 days ago or yesterday. Yeah, so it actually happened. So that is a correct and genuine information. Yeah. Thank you so much, Heidi Noble. We move down to Nnamdi Onanuga. Changing of Inec chairman has nothing to do with credibility, because only Tinubu can decide what Inec can do. Can the president alone decide what Inec can do? I've said he wants to say he has the prerogative to go.
Yes, he has the prerogative of choosing whoever he likes. Mr. Mike, and I said, there's a lot of people that says, if they give a hole to a madman, he will till the ground towards himself. He will not go and pick somebody that will ruin his political future. Expectation. Certainly, the man that will favor him somehow, the person will pick. It's normal, it's natural. You won't pick your enemy that work against you. It's normal. So,
all right, Nnamdi Kanu, Tinubu would have appointed OJ as new INEC chairman, so that OJ Olajide can continue with his continue with his analysis in Asoro.
Okay, analysis. Okay, analysis. Yeah. I don't know what you are coming up with. Is it a comment? Is it a compliment? I don't know what you are already after. Anyway, I'm not INEC chairman. I'm not bidding for INEC chairman. If you appoint me, I will live to my conscience. Yes, you don't mean that I'm a man of commission. I speak from conscience, not from sentiment. But I will leave. I will have lived. I will have acted my conscience. Yes, which is truth, fairness, and justice, equity. So that's it.
All right, we have viewers coming in this morning, and they are commenting. All right, they're also saying hi to us this morning. We have Vinko Mike saying good morning. Good morning, everyone at City Stand. Continue with your good work.
Good.
It's only on this stand that we hear the truth.
Oh, God bless you. God bless you. 100% for you. For such statement. Yes. Thank you very much.
100%.
Very, very much.
100%.
Yes. Undiluted. I'm a conventional media house. Nobody's developing anybody here. You didn't gag anybody's voice. You didn't tell us speaking in a particular direction. You allow us to express our different opinion, conviction, without you gagging our voice. If you didn't get money from somewhere and be consistent to be speaking in a particular way. See, you also explaining your own virtue too, your credibility. That was some play. For people to be saying that they hear undiluted, unbiased individual opinion on matters. We hear police position, they will hear one position, they will hear. So thank God for that. I will say so.
Even passers by.
Yes. It's good.
Bystanders.
Yes. Unguarded.
All right, I go on. Abdul is watching us from Asokoro, Asovila. Thank you for coming. Ebuna Kingsley is here. Nnamdi Kanu is here. Also Binwa and the rest. Yagali is also here this morning. Thank you for joining us. I don't know who. Olawumi Yusuf is here. We appreciate it. Nathaniel Abu is also here. Gabriel Joseph is here. Thank you. Yeah, he was here yesterday. He was at the stand 2 days ago.
Okay.
He was at the stand 3 days ago.
Okay. You have the record. You keep
all right, let's move down to Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. Was it yesterday with
yes. That Sowore invitation of like minds.
Yeah, like
yes.
I
call it like minds.
Like minds.
Yes. I said like minds. That was my time for it. I said he invited people of like minds. I believe the same cause.
Did he send invitation to episode?
No. I didn't say mention. I said no, they won't do that.
Mike, I have.
You said you didn't welcome the idea.
Yes, I have.
Yes, Atiku has joined it.
Well, on what?
But we need to get. We need to physically present.
Let me tell you,
protest,
when we are
continue
what we
detention
are
of
seeing now, Atiku can be very, funny and deceitful. Atiku is a powerful animal. Atiku went to the north during his campaign and told his people not to vote an Igbo man. So, Atiku have this record, of, inconsistency when it comes to being fanatical. Well, I am not against what Sowore is doing. But what I'm saying is that after October 20, what happens? If it is the continued detention of Nnamdi Kanu has become a national calamity, as Atiku would put it when he tweeted that he is in. You see all these Arab Igbo governors planted by Fulanis, they will not say anything. The only person I'm waiting for, which also I have led by this thing and watching him very closely, is Alex Oti. I don't even trust him 100% because this one had dead.
This is the person that told us he has been talking.
Odus Okalo has no shame. When they apprehended him, they wanted to throw him to the gallows. He was crying. It was the same. Nnamdi Kanu was calling for his release. I don't know the adjective I want to use to qualify that man that called himself Odus Okalo. It's a shame.
Is it because he's supporting President Bola?
No, bros. What does it take you?
What does it take him to do that?
What does it take him? He came out publicly and started blaming Nnamdi Kanu. He blaming Nnamdi Kanu. And at every point in time, people were being killed in the eastern part of the country. Odus Okalo has never condemned it. When Fulani kill people in other state, he never condemned it. A community in Mba.
He could have blamed him because of certain maybe faults he discovered or he detected. Don't you think so?
The senator.
Maybe there are certain lapses or something.
The senator. Okay, the one that died in Enugu, the one that they killed in Eboinko. But you saw how the Northerners reacted to an event that took place in Benin. All of them. That is why I don't trust these people. I don't trust them. Yes, I don't trust them. But Mike, see, there should always be an objectivity to something like this. Yes, it has become a national calamity on the side of the federal government. See, I'm suspecting something already, and I said it. Nnamdi Kanu is gradually, losing his life in DSS custody. The federal government is comfortable with it. Then, at the end of the day, Bola Tinubu want to, tie him with amnesty. At the end of the day, but if he ties Nnamdi Kanu with amnesty and release him, does not stop the quest for self-determination. Because it looks like that's where he's headed. So,
are you not in support of this protest?
Mike, the end result is what I am looking at.
How would you feel if you see someone like Atiku marching to Asura?
Mike, I see. I'm not a kid.
Yeah, if he marches to Asura,
I'm not a kid. Whether Atiku, what person might come there, join them, but I'm suspecting them. That's the truth. I am suspecting them. In as much as they are there, Nigeria is dying, going underground on daily basis. They have not even for one day championed a reform that will stabilize Nigeria. They are all suspects.
He's suspecting Sowore too, but he's championing it.
I told you that Sowore as a politician and Sowore as an activist. Has Sowore not been attacking Atiku? No asking. Has Sowore not come out and say that Atiku is corrupt? But on the other side of Sowore activism, as an activist, there's another angle of it. Can they occupy Abuja precisely until the federal government decide and let Nnamdi Kanu go unconditionally, because he has never and did not commit any offense? But look at it now. The Northerners, the former aide to either Buhari or this President Atiku has already issued a statement that the North will not allow Nnamdi Kanu to be released because he killed Nigerian soldiers. The Boko Haram that have been killing people on daily basis, they never commented anything about it. There's no justification for this continuity. There's no justification unless there is something that is being done to give people, regions, power and autonomy. Outside that, we continue to face this. Bola Tinubu will try his best at the end of 4 years or 8 years. He goes. It has not solved our problem.
All right, let me go to the comment section. You want to say I'm coming? Okay. If Sowore becomes Nigeria president, he will build standard international airport and seaports in Southeast. I swear with my life, Obi would only focus on comments on dash in South, commerce in Southeast than infrastructure. This is from Nnamdi Kanu. He goes on, what is holding Obi from calling a national protest for the release of Nnamdi Kanu? No Igbo politician has the courage to do that. Only Sowore. Obi should go and sit down. Let Sowore carry the mantle of leadership. You see, this is someone from the South Eastern region.
Mike, let me just tell you, what you are trying to say. Nigeria have an Igbo. Nigeria can do something and go away with it. Yeah? But if an Igbo man step into the same thing, there's a problem. That's the truth. So when I said it that Nigeria have Igbo problem, this one is not a matter of this thing. It's a fact. Go and check it. And okay, when they were saying Arewa, there's no. You mentioned Arewa today. No, everybody is comfortable. You mentioned Oduduwa, there's no issue. But once you mention Biafra, all the spiritual antenna, you see them, surveillance everywhere. Wow. Why?
Is he saying the truth?
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. Number one, yesterday, he disagreed with me on the issue of the right of Sowore to call out people of his like mind to support him for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. And I told you that I'm an active supporter of what Sowore is initiating, as he's calling people of his like mind to come out and test for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. I mean, so if that is legitimate, so it's not forcing anybody. People have a right to object to it, and people have a right to accept it. Those who accept it, those who are in line with him, who are on the same page with him, to come up and do that. So it's absolutely right to do that. And I'm telling you, yes, that does not mean that necessarily that they will release him, but at least they've already said, they've already said, a message. They've sent a message to the government that this man needs attention. Give him a trial.
Stop detaining him.
Yes, the message has been sent. That does not mean that they will, but at least a clear message has been sent. Unlike when you sit down, they don't do anything. So Sowore has the right to do that. Then on the other one, he said Nigeria hates Igbo for no. And every Nigerian is acceptable to rule. I mean, when this woman of NAFDAC, Dora Akunyili, was in office, when she was in office, Okunjewela, Soludo, they are all Igbo men that have participated in the administration of this country. They all played their prominent role in bringing changes in part to this country. I disagree with Mr. Ishe that when it comes to Igbo stepping into Nigerian affairs, Nigerian matter, the whole thing, Nigeria will turn against them. No. It's just unfortunate that Igbo, we've never had Igbo president. But I'm telling you, if you are president commander-in-chief today, the whole Nigeria will keep behind you. Yes, Mr. Chinedu do this. You had If an Igbo man become president, commander in chief of Nigeria today, the whole Nigeria will take your instruction, will take your order. Because the dog stop at the table. Yes, it has happened. Buhari is in power. If an animal, the whole Nigerian army obeys order. Tinubu is there now. Who is opposed to obey him? If an Igbo man is there, if Obi has to be a president, or you shouldn't do happen to be a president of Nigeria today, Nigeria will comply, will obey your instructions as president commander in chief. So I disagree with that notion, that condition that if an Igbo man steps into Nigeria matter, the whole country will go against him. No, it's not because you have been opportunity to be there. Once you are fortunate to be there, the same loyalty they be shown to citizens of other estates of Nigeria who have been president with the same they will show to you. So it is you that you know how to play the game to woo every sector of the country to be in place, to be in that position. That's my so I don't agree with that position that you hold.
They are afraid of it.
All right, so thank you so much, Ojalajide. Oh yes, I disagree with you. Sowore has done what no Igbo man can do, calling for national protest for our own son, while Obi Kubana and other Igbos are drinking on social media. This is Nnamdi Kanu on this.
Okay.
We move down to Don Agbaso. Nigerians still have a lot to do. Okay, I'm coming back to your own. Yeah, Nigerians still have a lot to do after the appointment of new Inec chairman.
Yes.
Citizens should be more smarter,
Yes.
less tribalistic, more patriotic, and united to the struggle in liberating our country. All right, Emmanuel Ogbugi says, if Biafra by God's grace comes, people like Oji, Uzo, Kalu will be banished from
forever. Right, forever. I tell you.
Apart from the money he looted in Abia State, money he looted.
But he's a citizen of the country.
He's a citizen. You know, that's one of the problems we are having. Because he's a citizen, then we should not have leadership. It was okay. If that's the way Nigerians have chosen.
But you criticized the governor of Edo State, when Obi was trying to, when he told Obi not to step into his state, he criticized him.
No, Mike.
Yeah,
Mike.
You're supporting someone. You're supporting banishment of Kanu.
No, Mike, understand what we are talking about Oji Okala and this. Nobody will be. I say, look at the caption there. When Biafra comes, look at it. I'm talking about Nigeria. When Biafra comes, somebody like that. It's just, you know what I mean? Banishment. He's going to be relegated to the gutters. That's what we mean. But see, let me tell you, Mike, have you not come to your understanding the reason why Oji Okala have never condemned Fulani killing farmers in the east? Why? Even for one day. I am not, see, Monday Hanusi, I am not, I'm not against what Sowore is doing. What I am looking at, will it have any effect, or just normal protest and everybody goes on the 20th and these guys, they still continue to have, can we just...
That's why you're calling for prominent people.
Prominent.
All right, Chadro Good News says if Atiku, Obi, and Co. together with Sowore protest against Tinubu, that's a law of karma. Tinubu did the same thing to Jonathan government.
No. If they do that at the end of the day, and I don't see them coming out even physically. But they can lend their support behind the scene at the end of the day. But let's see how it goes.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. You're welcome. Femi, welcome to the program.
Thank you, Mr. Defole Michael, and I say thank you, our global people across. We say thank you very much for always standing with us as a city stand. May God continue to be with you. And you are welcome to weekend. And don't let me forget to thank our, Mrs. all the time. Mrs. Tina. Thank you very much. May God continue to bless you. You will never lack. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Mother of Israel, Mrs. Tina, I greet you. Thank you for the gesture. God bless your generation and all the other people that have been supporting this platform. Kudos to you. God bless you all, and God bless your generation to come. Thank you, and thank God for being alive today.
All right, we are talking about the new INEC chairman, Amupitan from Kogi State. Will these appointments affect public trust in INEC? Is the man ready for the job? And as regards 2027 election, can we trust him?
Yeah, I think we need to just give him a time so that we can be able to study him throughout before the election comes in, come up. And I can say wholeheartedly, the way I see the man, I think he must be a serious person, and he must be a detribalized person. He must be a detribal, depolitically, detach himself from politics of our leaders here now. So I think the president deemed it fit to pick up a neutral person that will have to be the high neck official. And it's good to go likewise. And let's just keep our watch on him and whether he's going to groove or not. So to me, he's just a new kid on the blocks now. Let's give him time so that we can be able to access him. I mean, when the real game starts.
All right, Femi, what are your expectations from the new Inec chairman?
Well,
And how will this affect public trust? Despite after years of controversy and allegations of bias, leveled against that body.
Actually, all this body, they have not been able to sincere. But at the same time, whenever opposition lose in this country, it sounds like the INEC is not, sincere. Of course, in some area, you see that actually INEC, they were not sincere in some area. When you see the case of Oyetala versus the Adeleke in those years, the first time now, you will see that INEC really cook something in that place. And so, without this kind of a thing, this is what makes some people think that whenever opposition lose, they thought, INEC has not been sincere. But this one that just came in, we have not tested him. It's a brand new machine. And I think we have some elections that are off cycle. So, and I think those are the area where we'll be able to assess him. Also, state election is on the way. Likewise, the Ekiti state election is on the way. I think we still have another one off cycle election to test. To test him. So, but I still want to be optimistic. But let me be sincere with you. There is no way this, without our electoral system being restructured, there's no way this electoral empire will be sincere, 100%.
You said it's a brand new machine.
It's a brand new machine, yes.
It's a brand new machine for the APC.
Yes,
the man be a tool for the APC.
Let me tell you, one thing that is very, very sure is this. The man is just the chairman. He has so many, officers behind him. So it's now depend. That's why I'm saying it's very, very difficult for them sometimes to maintain balance. It's either they dance to the A or they dance to the B. So, but it's a brand new machine. It now depends on who want to use him or how you want to bench. But I'm very sure. Don't let us deceive ourselves. INEC chairman appointed by this current administration that I'm saying, the narrative will not be changed because the electoral system. It will not be reformed under this administration. You will not get what you want. If you are looking for electoral reform, this man will not shoot himself. This man is not Letia Adua, and it's not Jonathan. You will not come and put Sansan in his own gari. He will not go ahead and give Nigeria what they want. That's my own belief.
You heard what Femi said. It's a brand new machine, but will the president use this machine for his own interest or for the interest of Nigerians?
No, it's for the interest of Nigerians, and it's for the interest of the northern blocks, because they've been clamoring that the next what's it called? I think it's like their birthright. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Right? Yeah, it's their birthright. It's their birthright. It's always their birthright.
How is it their birthright?
Yeah, it's their birthright. The last person we have as what's it called, empire was I'm talking of the south here. Okay. It was Uwu, and Uwu really messed up. Uwu, and they really messed up. So they believe they can even do better, more than we Southern on the INEC.
Why are the INEC chairman always from the north? We had Jega from the north. We had Yakubu too from the north. This current one too from the north.
That is what is trending. That is what is trending, and that is what is their birthright. That's why I said when I started that it's always their birthright, and you give it to them. And I thank God that the president did not be partial. That the core north have enjoyed a lot of a lot of position like that. So they gave it to North Central this time around. So I want to see how the core North will now be agitating that the guy is not from the place. Meanwhile, is a North, is from the North Central, which is Kogi. So to me, let them share that INEC this thing like that, the INEC commissioner and INEC president, you know. So let me just see what the guy is going to bring on the table. That is what we should be after, you know, we should be after for, but not where it comes from or not. So to me, the North, that is their preferred seat they always agitated for, and the president has given them from the North Central. So let me now see the agitation that will come, that this North Central, they are not still comfortable with it. So because it's always what they clamor for, and let's see how it will go. Mahmoud is from the North, and the guy was from the Atari was from the North.
Were you expecting him to pick from another region?
No, that's where I expect him to pick. And I've been saying it that every joke Tinubu want to play now is a pick two from North Central. And when you know in the world, when you pick two, you cannot reject it. He always play cards with North Central. And I don't even know that he's going to pick a Yoruba from North, but I know that he's going to pick from North Central. Now he picked from North Central. The person happened to be a Yoruba man, and of course, who cares? Buhari was a Fulani man from North. And I don't know the real tribe of Jega, but I know that it's from North. It will not be far away from all those tribe from North. And likewise, Yakubu, I think what's the name of this one? Mahmoud Yakub is also from the North. So I don't think there's anything wrong in picking somebody from that place, and that is where I expect him to take pick.
I may disagree with my brother here that. From the Yoruba, that Yoruba that he mentioned, the guy is North Central, from the North Central, and let's take it as it is, so that the narrative will not be changed that after all, is a Yoruba man you put there. So it's from North Central, so anywhere it comes from North Central, is the one now to be, to come out and tell us. So that's one I want to say.
All right, viewers are reacting to your cap this morning. Some people are saying 3 bosa for only 5 bosas for your cap. Only bosa. All right, this is coming from Victor Prosper, and we have Emmanuel Ogbuji saying, Kunle, this your cap makes you look very, very good.
Yeah, thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you. If you are mocking me too, thank you. Because I'm here for even Onaze or Anaze. The man, Nnamdi or Anaze, that man should be very careful, right? The way he play games with it. Yesterday, he was telling me I only wear one cloth to the bystand every time. I mean, it's not diminishing. It's not diminishing. This was what I wear. This is sky blue the other day. And this one is the same clothes. Everybody can see. This man will come and just to tarnish my image. As you are growing, let's grow with our age. And I can say the GOA, or what's it called? I want to just tell you.
You wrote their names out.
Yeah, I wrote their names out. You know, the common sense is not common. So if you don't have that common sense, go and look for it, and you don't buy it in markets. I'm talking of the GOA. So I was even looking at maybe it's a goat or not, GOA, until I now saw that GOA. So I thought it's even a goat. So please, let there be decorum. I'm not somebody you can wash, man.
Is that why you
I have to go out there to clear myself.
It's a live program.
Yeah, it's a live program. I have to clear myself because all these people, I know where they started with me. I have to give them back. Back to the sender.
Can I say one or two things? Honestly speaking, this is a serious channel. This is a serious program where we discuss matter about our nation, and I think it's supposed to remain like that. We shouldn't turn it into a place where we will be messing ourselves up. Even if you want to be balanced, Egmo is not the one to be accused of wearing one clothes. That is the truth of the matter. He's not supposed to be. Yes, he doesn't deserve to be accused as somebody that is wearing one clothes. I know him. I know his. His weakness. I know his potential. We always try when we talk about his outfit. So please let us maintain decorum on this platform and let us move on. We know how we roll with ourselves. how we manage ourselves. The one that is, the one that is clean, the one that doesn't clean. This is a street. We know how we mingle, how we roll. So I've even seen somebody, maybe it's the same Onanuga, send this money that anybody that doesn't use roll-on and perfume, they should not near Adekunle, and some people that are wearing one shirt. Okay, please, let's forget about all this thing. Let's move on with the
it's one of his brothers that is there that can wear one clothes for 3 days, 4 days. It's there. It's from one of your brothers.
That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. All right.
I won't go there.
All right. Let's move down to what Omoyele Sowore is saying about the detention of Nnamdi Kanu. October 20 has been picked for the protest. What do you have to say?
So, you know, Yoruba we say loju alaja bi ki ile o bi ki ile obe ko ni. Somebody like Sowore always looking for an avenue to protest. Only God know how many times Sowore have planned protest. If it is for Sowore, it's like a protest to be happening every day in Nigeria. I think with that one, he gain more popularity and he want to call attention sometimes. So everybody will look at that particular date, the October 20. That will remind you of EndSARS protest. Maybe you want to rekindle the spirit of EndSARS, which I think the administration and the present administration will not want anybody to do.
The spirit of
forget about it.
Protesting the continued detention of Nnamdi Kanu.
More than, I think, much more than protest, there are a lot of things they can do beyond protest. A dialogue can happen, and I think it has been happening. But all this calling for protests, I think there are a lot of things to be protested about. It's not even only the incarceration of Nnamdi Kanu. It's part of it, but what about the insecurity? What about millions of Nnamdi Kanu on the streets that they are dying every day? So, and when we want to protest, honestly speaking, the kind of protest we do in Nigeria is always being one-sided. If you say we want to do protest now for maybe Nnamdi Kanu or for insecurity, some people will just feel like it doesn't concern me. I don't care. And before you got that Robinson, when you call for protest and it's only about 500 people that come out, government will just be looking at you that you are not serious. So as you gather about 500, they have arranged for about 2,000 people that will come and do counter protest, and they will be saying that justice must prevail. If you are saying free Nnamdi Kanu, they will be saying something else. So I think if there is another way to meet Mr. President and dialogue with him, instead of jumping on the streets. You see, Mr. President is somebody that passed through this process. He was the part of people that, brain behind every protest in Nigeria from the day of June 12th. So he was a part of agitator. So all these things you are doing, he will not be scared of it because he knows the rudiment of everything. When the protest was protest, when the strike was strike, who are the people that behind the Oshiomhole led one of the strongest protests in Nigeria? All the shops closed, everywhere closed down. Yes, Oshiomhole now dying and whining with them in that place. So Tinubu know all this game. Don't play this game with Tinubu. You won't go because you know where it comes from.
Atiku has also joined him. A new political alliance.
There is no any political.
Or it's just a moral solidarity.
It's just even that solidarity is not even sincere. Yes, I don't see that solidarity as a sincere solidarity because Nnamdi Kanu was not just put in that place today. I think Atiku should be questioning his brother while he was alive. How did they bring Nnamdi Kanu to Nigeria? That's where they start. That's where Atiku is supposed to start from. That in the first place, how do they bring Nnamdi Kanu to Nigeria? Who are the people that brought him to Nigeria? What is the process? Those are the questions Atiku is supposed to be asking. Atiku keep quiet until Buhari finish his tenure. Abandon, forget Nnamdi Kanu in the prison. Atiku didn't talk. But it is now when Omoyele Sowore, even Tinubu have started even this administration for almost 2 years. So it was only when to tell you that this Atiku behave like a baby sometime. So if Omoyele Sowore don't talk, Atiku don't think that Nigeria is it rule of law or whatever. What is he talking about? So it's until Omoyele Sowore talk. That's when Atiku now say, oh, it is true. That guy has been there for a long time. Release Nnamdi Kanu today. Now today they break. Okay. Do you know how many times we have been calling for the release of Nnamdi Kanu in this place? Yeah. Atiku didn't. Don't forget about it.
The favor of of Easterners.
I think you see,
for political reasons.
Sowore, yeah, Sowore and Atiku, they've turned themselves to busybody. All the time Nnamdi Kanu was incarcerated, you know, all the time Nnamdi Kanu was incarcerated, did Sowore anytime they go to court, they went to court, this guy went to court, did Sowore always appear in court with him for that solidarity? Did Atiku always appear for that solidarity? Now they want to play a game of politics, bringing the politics into this what Nnamdi Kanu is going through now. And I can say wholeheartedly, Sowore, I think I don't take him serious any longer, and I don't think any move, any step he takes, I have to take that step serious. So as being a busybody, and I can say the protest that is going to happen, that it will be happening, I just pray it will not snowball into NSAS 2, right? I pray it will not snowball into NSAS 2. And this Sowore, please, just let there be decorum. Let there be decorum. You have an American citizen, you can easily, you know, run away. You can easily run away from this country. But how about the children of nobody that you will be gathering together for them to go and, you know, converse and do some protest that is not necessary? So Sowore, enough of all this from you. You are not the only Nigerian, right? You are not the only Nigerian. We are Nigerians too. So to me, anything Sowore says, Mr. Mike, I don't even count it as a serious.
All right, Julius is saying no matter the protest, Nnamdi Kanu should never be released. Is the life of Kanu better than the lives of those murdered by his IPOB, ESN, and the unknown government?
What we are asking for is letting Nnamdi Kanu face music. If it really, competed, I don't have any problem with that one. But systematically keeping somebody in DSS cell perpetually is my challenge. If the man, if you have a case against him, establish it and wrap it up in time and let us know. That is our point. If he deserves to be free, free him. If he doesn't deserve, that is your own problem. Nnamdi Kanu is just one citizen in Nigeria.
All right, this says Femi, at least Atiku responded to Sowore's clarion call. Whether he's doing that sincerely or not, it is inconsequential.
It's consequential to me. It may not be inconsequential. It may be inconsequential. It's welcome now. That is to him. This Atiku is a baby. Atiku that condemned the death of Deborah in the morning and withdraw it in the night. Is that why I'm a human being? It's exactly of what Obasanjo described. The man is very, very unstable and he will never become president of this country. Anyway, you may appreciate him. But this Atiku may have chance. You have all whatever it takes. It's right to appreciate what Atiku is doing. But to me, I see him as just a baby.
I don't mind staying sorry to go before I go. You see these people, these non-state actors, the way they've diminished their governors, their header statement in the East. And those are the people that are really in tune to be able to free even Nnamdi Kanu, lobby for Nnamdi Kanu with political solution. But they've caused a lot of havoc for even Nnamdi Kanu. They will have left all these things for their governors, but all their governors, they've diminished them, and they brought them to book.
All right.
So to me, they should change the narrative. Thank you very much, and thank you for having me.
All right, thank you. Really welcome. Vincent, good morning to you. Gentle, you're welcome.
Good morning, Mike. Good morning, our ever-revered, esteemed global audience, and good morning, Nigeria. Good morning, Mr. Gentleman.
Good morning, Mr. Vincent. So, good morning, Adekunle Mike. Good morning to our esteemed viewers. Let me quickly appreciate once again the gesture of Mr. Tina yesterday. Appreciate it so much. God bless you. Thank you.
Let me also add to that, Mrs. Tina, you've been a beacon of hope for the hopeless. God will continue to lighten every path that you take in life. Thank you for being there. I say it is well deserved and well honored.
All right, let us look at Mazin Nnamdi Kanu's continued detention. Atiku has joined Sowore on this. But would you call this development a political strategy ahead of 2027, especially on getting no votes from the Easterners, or it's a call for justice?
First of all, I want to say one thing here. Sowore is not from the East.
No, I'm talking about Atiku.
Atiku, despite his political aspiration, is also a stakeholder in the Nigerian project. And I want to believe that he so hold that premium in terms of fundamental human rights to freely express. I mean, when he sees that there are areas of concern that borders on governance in this country. I think if we have chosen to partner with Sowore in doing so, I think it falls within the ambit of the law and under the ambit of his fundamental human right to so do. I want to believe that we all cannot be docile. I think there must be some kind of a teeth of activism to say no in the face of tyranny. Every tyrannical approach needs to be, confronted with brute force from the masses of the country, and that is why I want to align.
Gentleman Mike, is it a genuine call by Atiku or just a political strategy?
Whether it is genuine or I think we what's standing out for that whatever oppression is being perceived, wherever you see injustice, you speak about it, you speak against it, irrespective of who is involved. And I think that's the message that Omoyele Sowore has passed, of which Atiku is also aligning with. But for whatever reason he's aligning with it, may not be an issue for me. But the fact that the message is that you cannot continue to incarcerate someone for long without knowing particularly where the trial is going. Since 2021, Nnamdi Kanu has been incarcerated back and forth. In fact, we left the substance of that case, and for a very long time we were dealing with whether the way it was being brought back to the country, the way the extradition was done, and all of that. So, which I put the blame squarely at the doorstep of the federal government, and not particularly this administration, because it was the Buhari administration that brought him back. You have messed up the process of extradition, and that became an issue for litigation back and forth and all of that. So, and the man's fundamental human rights been trampled upon. So you have messed up the case from the beginning on what Omoyele Sowore is doing at this point in time, which I personally believe in. Is talking about a peaceful protest. Is clear in the agenda of the protest. A peaceful protest. Protest is a right of citizens to ventilate their displeasure as to anything that they are not comfortable with. And I think and he has done that a lot of times. It's not about the person involved now. Sowore has been oppressed so many times in police, yet he has stood up for retired police officers in this country. I mean, such a man should not be seen as somebody looking for clout, chasing clout or chasing relevance. I think he has gone beyond that. He tackles oppression wherever he finds one, even as far into the northern part of the country. There are people that have been detained in several parts of the country that Sowore has intervened for. So the call, in my view, I believe is genuine. I expect it to also be done peacefully, and as long as it is done peacefully, I don't have a problem with it.
The demonstration takes place on the 20th of October this year, but should Nnamdi Kanu be released, as demanded, or let me say, should he be immediately released as demanded by Atiku and Sowore, or should face full prosecution of alleged offences?
I have always maintained that if you have substantial evidence against this man about the crime you are alleging him for, you should have done that speedily. We also saw how Simon Ekpa's issue was addressed in the Finland and all that. So you have wasted how many years dealing with what now? So it shows that you are not really serious with what you are even accusing the man of. If not, the case ought to have been dispensed with, and he knows where he stands as quickly as possible. Now we are talking about his health, which I believe is also very important, and any serious government must take it very important, because you need a man to be alive to face trial. So you cannot. It is his right. It's within his right to medical care whenever he needs one, and so that has become a subject of debate again. And leaving the substance, we are dealing with his health now. Leaving the substance, whether he has case to answer or not. So they have wasted a lot of time on this matter. That is my grievance. They have wasted a lot of time. If you think you have substantial evidence to nail court law, do so. Present your evidence. Don't be a judge in your own case. Those are the issues for me, Mike.
Should they be pardoned or prosecuted?
You see, Mike, at times when you carry illegality can only, give birth to illegality. And there's no two way about it. We all knew how Nnamdi Kanu came to this country, even when we know that there are opportunities to be explored in extraditing in the international community. The positions are there, and how much of it has the federal government used in extraditing? Because it took, the federal government took upon the federal government took upon herself of being a judge, the prosecutor, and everything, a defender in our own case. And I want to believe that this case has dragged on for so long, of which I am always in the vanguard of saying that justice delayed is justice denied. And be that as it may be, I want to believe that if there is no concrete evidence being brought to the fore against this man, I think he should just be left to go home safely. Even though when we are trying to say he has a case to answer, does the federal government too not have a case to answer? When you see that he was being jabooted with a lot of grandstanding from Kenya down to the country, even known to the federal government that they are, solely path to follow, bringing him down to the country. And the method by which he was brought to the country, to me, is also an illegality. It has gone to the extreme of common sense reasoning. I think it should be let off the hook.
All right, let's quickly look at the reactions of the viewers in the comment section regarding your analysis. All right, what about the health of the people that died under his command? Are they not human? To hell with his dash, says Antna.
Let me quickly reply Antna. When we say people, a situation by human life is not sacrosanct. We continue to use British way of doing things. We continue to have a state called anarchy. Even though in a struggle, there are gains and there are losses. And those things, they will go down into posterity. As these people, they really fought for whatever we are. Just like the forefathers of this country that birthed Nigeria. At least some of them lost their life in the struggle, and the little freedom we are enjoying today is as a result of their, what they sacrifice. I think that will answer Adnam in this regard.
All right, we'll move down to Antnam again on this. Atiku can join the protest, but Igbos still won't vote in. All right, you who are not sincere about what everyone is a tribe man. All right, and move down to Antnam again, protesting for a criminal who was responsible for the death of many. Why is Nigeria backward? On to the next one. Why will be and other Igbo politicians not joining? Same Antnam on this. Seven Heaven, good morning all. What's the difference between O2 Afonja Yariba's Justice for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? On to the next one. Tunde Okafor saying that dash. All right, we move down to Inec chairman. What do you have to say? What are your expectations from this new Inec chair?
To me, it's just the whole song that is playing under the ground until the template is really touched, or rather rejected. before I can say there's a semblance of hope. Amupitan, whatever his name is, that is taking over as the Inec chairman, he is not going to do anything differently. But I stand to be corrected if it were not so. But one thing is that with the way things are going now, I want to expect that he is also not deaf to the yearnings of the larger masses of Nigeria. That we need a template we can say has a semblance of integrity. And he knows that if he should do anyhow, he himself will see anyhow. Because at the end of the day, because posterity will either be, Amupitan will either be on the right of history or on the wrong side of history. And to me, it is too early for me to say anything concrete.
Is Yakubu seen anyhow?
Yakubu, anyway, but let time will tell. But I know where the history has already written his name.
Gentleman Mike, is he credible and stand enough to deliver a transparent election in 2027? Amupitan, what are your expectations from him?
Yeah, we look forward to him. He's a professor of has been senior advocate of Nigeria since 2014. So to an extent, he's a man that understands what is expected of him. So whether he now delivers or not, that is left for us to see. But I have an advice for the new boss. Your job is a big one, it's a huge one. And as America said, you have the opportunity to put your name in the annals of credibility by virtue of what you eventually turn that agency to become. What Amupitan should focus on is how to open up their electoral system and make it transparent. See, it is because politicians want to manipulate. That is why they make the whole thing look like a secret court. Open up the process. That is your best as an INEC boss. Open up the process. Let it be as transparent as possible. Red in Nigeria, I'm sure is also red in China. They won't call it another. Open it up, let it be transparent, and I think that will be your strength as the head of that agency. Let there be standard operating procedure for each of those unit operations, so that we know that when it comes to this aspect of your operation, this is how it should go. Whether you are here in Lagos or you are in Mesamari in Taraba State. So when you have a system that everybody knows what is to be done, then your job is halfway through. But when you begin to say, okay, don't bring it, okay, what stops people from even recording the process? That is part of opening the system up. There is nothing secretive about election. People can record, people can make use of their phone to record as the election progresses. It's part of the transparency that you must bring in. But when you begin to say, don't come with this, you are already setting the templates for politicians to do their bit.
Let me just say one thing is that even though Amupitan is a professor, I believe that whatever the pedigree he has attained in life, he has gone through a process in getting there. I think let it not be a kind of a glorified attainment or certificate. Let it be in terms of application and getting results.
All right, thank you so much.
Good morning.
Good morning. You're welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing, sir?
Fine. Thank God today is Friday.
Morning. Thank God it's Friday. Thank God. God bless all of you.
How are you doing?
We are fine.
All right, you need to appreciate Mrs. Tina Benjak.
Yeah. Mr. Tina, may good Lord bless you and strengthen you and your family, wherever that you are. Go ahead. Thank you.
Oh, you were not here yesterday.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
Fine. I'm alive. I was not here because I went somewhere beyond my control, but I'm around.
All right.
God bless you. Thank you.
See me after the program, okay?
Okay, God bless you.
All right, what are your expectations? We have the new INEC chairman in town.
You see, Nigeria is expecting the realityness of goodness of the government. That's what we are looking for. We are looking for the truth because we have already know Mohammed went done 10 years ago. He came and go. All what he do was done in the interest of Nigeria.
It was interest of them in the corridor of power. So now when this man don't come now, what we are expecting is the transparency, just what my colleague just said. We need reality, we need open faces. Because I know Nigeria 2027, no matter what the mastermind Jagaba see, he now brought somebody after 10 years tenure of Mohammed, he expired, he bring this on. What about the IG? He expired, they just change it. See, all those games now, we don't see the game. Nobody today will see game. Now many games we see, but now the game is over for them. Because come 2027, whether they like it or not, the voice of the masses must be accepted. Must be accepted, otherwise they will go another drain. Because Nigeria is tired about this matriculation of names. Go be that name, go carry one professor, be professor. How many professors won't get? What did they don't do? So what do the family say? Let our vote be counted, and our vote must be counted this time around. Because we are tired of the injustice of this present administration. Let our votes, as you come as a professor, the new machine, according to the CC, new machine don't come. They drive well. They drive us to the promised land. Because Nigeria is too big for this back now. The power society. Carry one professor, come what you be name, and knock my tab, what you be name. Come on, do your own and do the reality. Let Nigeria know that you are for them, not for them for us, for generality of Nigeria. Because we don't tire to the of this. Because Nigeria now, you can see all Nigeria, they are looking for their daily bread without the support of the government. Now we are approaching the new general election. I know Nigeria will decide. Not on my tell I want to see his name because I don't buy their talk because their talk is arranging, but Nigeria will defeat them. And I believe.
What are you expecting from him?
Well, for him, I don't think that I will expect good things from him. Number one, yes, the vice president from the north, while the president from the southwest, why they did not, Ahmed Tinubu and his co, did not take the Inec chairman from the east to make everything to balance. It's still be from the north also, mid-bed. Now, let me say, yes, thank God, November 10th is coming in Anambra election. Test him to see if he is capable
of handling that position.
That position. So after that, I think, is it Oshabi Ondo supposed to have their own by February or March before the general election. So these two sides is where we will test him. So we are going to test him as a test former Inec chairman, Yakub. The same thing. But we don't know whether he goes to fuck up or not. But this time around, is the president that bring him? Yes. He said that they are independent, but they are not independent. That's how I said the truth. They are not independent. If they are independent, they will give the citizen what they want. Because we have already been chosen by the president. And we cannot expect good things for him. The good things that he can bring is to deliver what the president tells you to do. Not what the masses need. Not what the Nigerian citizen needs. It is what the politicians need. It's what he goes to do. Let's have ourselves the truth. So, as far as the president is one that brings you, my brother, I don't see any good results that come on it.
All right, I move down to the comment section. There's a chairman says, Oluwa one, forget story. Nothing will change. In fact, now I will see the real rig.
We are ready for the battle because there was a many battle along the line, but the one battle one day you must win. Because Jagaba is a mastermind of battle. I know him now. I know him many years ago, but now he compromised. Now we will face him.
No matter what you say, no matter your rant, Tinubu will be president till 2031.
That one is not going to be a reality statement because Nigeria is going to judge. Because now Nigeria never see judgment before. Because Nigeria don't work, but now they suffer. They suffer wickedness of suffer the highest time of Nigeria history. Nigeria never come to this kind of level. We don't see what is happening. See what is happening everywhere. Today, best of the 1 naira, tomorrow at 15 naira. Can we continue in this situation? It's a wrong situation.
and he go change am for. See, and I believe Nigeria, whether Yoruba outside, they go take am for am. For 2027, you go. See, when millions scream for your back, millions don't scream for your back. You say you win. Everybody wait that the reality revolution will come to pass when they hide under the carpet. See, we dey watch the whole country when they do their own. When they do their own, Nigeria they watch the film. When Nigeria start to go, except the voice of we are answer, and our vote is count. Now, Electoral be what be name. Do the right thing and the electoral and go all those names. They bring them as a magician, but make it out of him because we are waiting and we must decide. Nigeria will decide, and that decision must be accepted. If not accepted, we now know it's against the law.
And the way things are going in Nigeria here is too high. Look at a cook 1 kg of gas. It's almost let me just 2,200. So I said 2,400. 1 kg of gas.
Nigeria dying on daily basis. There is no explanation.
Look at the car that they are buying 800,000 now is 9 million. So where Nigeria is heading to? Where Nigeria through APC regime, where are they taking us to? What is the promised land are they taking us?
Renewal.
Nigeria is finishing. Nigeria is finishing. Also, will say the truth. APC government can never give us the right thing. Instead of killing the masses. Nigeria is in Cold War. They're in Cold War. People are dying day by day under the regime of APC. I think they need to do something.
All right, thank you so much. Okay, 20th of October, the campaign to free Nnamdi Kanu. What do you have to say?
Well, if Nigeria are willing to free him, let them do. If Nigeria government are willing to free him, let them do so. Let me tell you. No, I'm telling you that if Nigeria government are willing to free him, let them do it.
You joining the protest?
Protest. I'm not on that protest. Time of protest have already passed.
So you won't join the protest?
No.
Why?
That's for what?
Nnamdi Kanu.
Nnamdi Kanu. Which offense did Nnamdi Kanu committed in Nigeria? And Nigeria does not have any right to arrest him. Nigeria does not have any right to arrest Nnamdi Kanu.
You see, Nigeria,
can that be the point where they're holding him?
Now, Nigeria is going to October. What will you say? November. October is Nnamdi Kanu. You say you want to release him or you don't want to release him. See, they say a judiciary. We have judiciary that is the hope of the masses. Okay, a court on the land say discharge and acquitted the same Nnamdi Kanu. Okay, at the end of the day, it's still the same. It's in incarceration to today, to tomorrow. Okay, where are we going from here? You see, let us be transparent. If Nnamdi Kanu no come outside for sale, Nigeria no come outside for sale. See that statement? Nigeria is illegally. That's why we face unnecessity. It's impossibility to see the freedom because somebody was kidnapping. And you don't even forget about your legality process. Document is a blank. Nigeria is an evil home ruled by the mafians. You see, Nigeria will come for street against those mafians one day. But first and foremost, you see, the economic hope of Nigeria is the hands of the Biafrans. Whether you like it or not. The Igbo control everywhere. See everywhere from where you go reach that forest and them. When you go reach Yoruba, Lagos Island, TB Square, everywhere, all the Nigeria. Okay, why did you hold that show in captivity unlawfully? Because he was showing the right of his people to be free. See somebody like Taju Bello, he carry Lolo go with Talaba, government say where is government made a call. Government innocent you hold up. See, you know the country must be released. Nigeria will not be released. To release Nnamdi Kanu today, only the attack will go blow Nigeria. Only the attack, that's atmosphere of air, real air. Happiness go there.
Viewers are asking if you contest.
Me? I've been a senior lawyer for protesting. So we need reality.
You will join the
live. See, now we be Hope 93. Now we do June 12. And Kanu is our man. See, every day, me and not happy.
Will you march to Abuja?
Abuja, you know the man we will march for Alabsa. We will march to the seat of power here. The Egypt state will take your own responsibility. will take our for Lagos State. The game is already be done, and he must be released. So what are you holding him for? What are you holding for? There is no certificate of legality of holding him. Illegal. Kidnap. Okay, who kidnap now? In a graveyard. In graveyard. He kidnapped somebody. Now it's in a graveyard. You will never go graveyard. Release you and don't go to graveyard. She live in a glass house. Don't throw stone. Don't throw stone when you live in a glass house. But if you throw stone, the stone will hit you back. She can't know what the house. Leave him, let go. They crucify him.
I wash my hand.
Say leave him. He never found no fault in him. Leave him let the camera law. He found no fault in him. Because I say, he will not know now Nigeria be the problem. Why not Nigeria succor and let the young man be free and let happiness come Nigeria and let Nigeria grow. You can't hold somebody illegality and want to grow. No matter you are put up when they employ, it's a zero. Let him go. Let him free. Let him free. Free him. And Nigeria will be free. Reality. Somebody, how many years ago now? Buhari, he don't go. Dagabako. What see? Hey, order. Let him go. This side are put up. You will see the insecurity in the southeast goes to zero. You say unnecessary soldier, say police every day they kill, and you say you are in Nigeria, you are a president where the needful you have never done it. You never done the truth. He said the truth will set you free. Why don't you apply the truth and let Nigeria be set free? Why? Every day you see unnecessary brutality, killing. Why? Because we found ourselves in the wrong home. Why don't we rewrite the wrong and let that be reality? Let him go and let peace reign. Let us unite together and move the situation forward. Without that, we're backward. And I believe come 2027 we will change the narrative for them.
All right, thank you so much. You are one of
God
our
bless.
hands. That was a very great analysis. Yeah, thank you. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, sirs.
Good morning. I remember I almost said that Biafran evangelist. I'm thinking of that on the 20th.
20th of October.
20th of October. So before I good morning, Mr. Michael.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, our esteemed viewers. May the Lord God Almighty bless all of you. Thank God it's Friday, weekend edition. I give God the glory. Listen and listen good. You know, I heard you talking about changing of Inec. The Inec, listen to me. Remember what I said before. I said under and fair. I that is standing here with a sponsor with defeat Bola Tinubu. But it will become too difficult for me or anyone to defeat him under the watch of the, should I say, the kidnapped independent electoral system of Nigeria. It will be difficult. And it will be difficult to defeat him under the kidnapped and pocketed judiciary of Nigeria. And that is what you are seeing now. If Mahmoud, that was not appointed by Bola Tinubu, can give Bola Tinubu the result that was not meant for him, is it the man that Bola Tinubu now appoints will disappoint? It's not possible. It's not going to work. Take it or you leave it. There is a saying that that truth is bitter. Truth is not bitter. Truth remains truth, but we are the one that is not happy with the truth. The system of Nigeria is what I'm dishing out. The system of which Nigeria is being run, the government from 1959, when the first election system, we have never gotten it right. Under the British, the wrong foundation they laid in 1959. Baba, go and check it. When Tafawa Balewa became the prime minister, while Zik was the ceremonial president. Zik won the election, but it was taken away from him, and they give it to Tafawa Balewa. You understand? So there is no way. Now they are coming again. See the strategy again. Another strategy. Ekun Kekere, the one who brought the rubbish, the killing, the shedding of blood and wasting of life in Imo State to be precise. It was this same woman that did not go to clinic, according to her statement, who said that her eyes, she was having eye problem while declaring Hope Uzodinma the fourth man to become the first, and at the end he becomes the number one from fourth to one. Today, blood of many Biafrans are being shared on daily basis. The same person has been given the appointment of the CJN. You know, when I'm talking, people may think that I'm done. I know what I am saying. When they become the CJN after 2027 election, Tinubu will tell you saying no green, or anybody can come and tell you say no green. You say go to court, and when you are heading to the courtroom, at the end of the day, the judge will tell you say na Tinubu win, because na Tinubu already post them there. You don't understand? And if Tinubu, they declare Tinubu the winner, somebody will come up and tell you say I no green na me win, or you say go to court, because before that time now, should be all of them go sign for peaceful connection that they used to sign. You understand? By the time they sign it, they have do what? Hook themselves on the neck. So you dare not do anything violent. So you don't hook yourself like when you put on tie. Then you use and tie you. Then declare Tinubu the winner. Well, let's go to court. I go to appeal. Appeal will okay, or you go to Supreme. When you reach the Supreme, take a break, go sit down. Bagagang bam, final judge. I have looked in and out. I will hear you come tomorrow. By the time you come tomorrow, then go tell you say, having seen everything, so and so, I declare Bola Tinubu the winner. You see this, this thing, Bagam court is over. Tinubu will continue to 2031. That is the politics that Tinubu is playing already. I told you people. I said it on this platform and I'm saying it now. They have removed Mahmoud. Abi, good and fine. Who appointed this one? Tinubu. Can you bite the finger that feed you? Okay, only a bastard that does it. Only a bastard can do that, Abi. My brother, the only thing here, I'm saying it, on the 20th, I'm already protesting already. I'm already canvassing for the freedom of mass in Nnamdi Kanu already. But I'm telling you, in 2027, Baba, Biafrans are to sit at home to watch Nigeria play their games. In 2027, I don't have business with Nigeria because I've seen the handwriting on the wall. I've said it before, I'm repeating it again. Please hold me by my word, because when it shall come to pass, I will come back and I will ask you my usual question. Am I a prophet?
Is it true that the handwriting is clear that Tinubu and this institution called Inec will be rigged in 2027? Well, we heard what you said.
Going by, what we have seen, I can tell you the election has been rigged before 2027. Seriously. See, until we get to a point where the INEC as an umpire is supposed to be an independent body, is truly independent. Until it is truly independent, I'm telling you, the president will always use them for his own interest. I can tell you the INEC is there to serve the president, not to serve Nigerians. And the most unfortunate thing is that most of these in the opposition are not really doing the work of opposition. Until recently, even Peter Obi, until recently, that I started hearing him talk about electoral reform. You cannot allow the system this way and accept a different result. You understand? You can't allow the system this way and accept it. See, Jonathan from 1999 till date was the only president that signed an electoral reform bill. And it was the same system that removed him. You understand? If we want to reduce the powers of the president, there are ways we can do. There are certain, bodies that are meant to be independent, should be truly independent to carry out their duty in a manner at which the president does not have power over them. You understand? Until during electoral period, Nigerians will be shouting, "We will defeat," and then after everything, we will just find ourselves, complaining
because we have allowed the same thing to be to first and it's still growing. You understand? The only way to retire money backs politicians, because the problem of Nigeria, why we remain in poverty, why the poverty, the poverty will continue to increase, is because we have money backs politicians. These are people who come into power using their money. So it's a business. Once they get into power, they will recoup their money with interest. And then at the end of the day, Nigerians will not see any meaningful development. And one body that has what it takes to deliver that to Nigerians, to deliver credible election. Because when you talk about credible election, that's where a process where you bring in good leaders. People that Nigerians have checked his track record over time and said this person can do it. And then they go to vote for this same person. And then you have a system that is transparent, that the president cannot control. It will defeat the president. You have a good leader, and then a good leader will bring in good governance that will develop the lives of every Nigerian. With this system, I can tell you, it is like election. I expect the opposition to go all out protesting. It's like, I don't know, they are also politicians. I expected them to know this game. You understand that you cannot, because in the name of president, you want to continue to do things your own way. We expect them to go all out, demanding that these things must be changed. When it comes to government, you hear people say if you allow state police, the governors will use it. Is the president not using the police that we have at the center? You understand? So all of these things that we do is the reason why we are where we are. We are not really getting involved as get involved politically. You understand? We make noise most of the times, and the leaders knows that all we do is to make noise. When it comes to truly challenging them to ensure that the right thing is done, we don't do that.
Okay, because of our time, let's
Mr. First and foremost, my own opinion is very clear. It's not President Tinubu that brought this man now. They had a state presidential council meeting. And
what do you call a presidential council meeting?
Hold on now. Listen to me now. What is on? The former council of state meeting
before he was appointed.
They voted. Jonathan was there. Obasanjo was there. The rest of them were there. The only thing we can do now as the masses is to go to the Senate and oppose it that we don't want this. Understand? We don't want this. It's not by we saying this. There are people that represented our interest. Jonathan and co, Obasanjo and co. They voted for him. It is not our own responsibility. It is not our own responsibility.
Obasanjo is there.
He was there. All of them were there. They called a meeting. Are you gonna say we as a person is supposed to go to the Senate and say no, we don't want. If we find anything now, it's the time for us to check whether this man has some dubious character. But the only thing I've seen now is that he's from the same constituency with James Faleke. James Faleke of this district. You understand? So it's from there. So we need to find our facts, our figure, so we can tackle them. Meanwhile, the system, the Inec system, even if you bring Messiah up from there, the system needs reform. There is no magic we can do. The thing is bastardized. But we need to face them one after the other, bomber to bomber. Bomber to bomber.
So how sure is 2027 election for Nigeria?
2027 election for Nigeria is that we will not keep quiet. We will not keep quiet.
Well, we've not been keeping quiet.
No. You see, now, if you watch the 2023, Mr. Michael, in 2023, if you see that the narrative was very tough. For the first time, the Jagaban was defeated in his own territory. He was defeated in most.
He was defeated. Well, some people thought that was a game. That was a game plan.
It wasn't a game plan. They defeated him. That is why in the state governor election, they brought out their thugs and every other people. They tried to shield people from coming to vote. That was how they were able to manipulate. The thing I'm saying is this: we need a reform, and that reform must start with me and you. You understand? On the 20th that they said, 20th of yes, Nnamdi Kanu. I want to say that the person that is championing this cause is Sowore.
Okay.
He's a Yoruba man. Sowore said a statement, and which is a slap to the Igbos. He said you cannot stand there and be creating my. He said let's go out October 20. Let's watch and see whether they will go out.
We go lead.
No. So let's watch whether they will go out. He said Yoruba. He said Yoruba man that is championing the cause. He said let's go to Aso Rock.
Aso has joined.
Huh? Atiku. No. Listen to me. I am talking about the Igbo people themselves. And you nothing they're talking.
Let them come out.
Let them come out. Let them speak. Let them form the
Oti has been speaking now.
Oti has been the person that has been speaking for Nnamdi Kanu. What about Abaribe? Listen, Abaribe is from the same state with him. Abia State. The Abia State people are the people that are standing. His own, what they call his own brother, Soludo, they're from the same district. Against this. Look at this stupid man.
Somebody said Igbos are scared. I can see it on
No. I want to correct one minute. Excuse me. No.
They are scared.
No, they are not scared.
They are not scared.
I will tell you, there are things you don't know.
There are things we don't know.
And I want to bring it up. And all these things, for example, remember, did you know why they massacre people in NSAS? Because they see the much influence of the Igbos involved in that matter. Excuse me, I know what I am saying. Yes.
You don't know what you are saying.
Yes.
You don't know what
excuse me. Nevertheless, I know why is it that they target to Tanzania Igbo?
you don't know.
Why is it that they now praise the oath on Igbo? If it's not true. Excuse me, in what is it called? The coup d'etat in Nigeria, because Igbos involved Bola in that, they call it Igbo coup. Excuse me, what are you telling me? There is excuse me, go. You stop it. Hold on, excuse me. Excuse me, Abaribe have championed people. Yes, Abaribe championed the senators to Abuja, even to the House of Assembly, which you and I know, except you don't want to speak the truth. Are you getting it?
Just a single person.
There is something I want you to understand. If we are, let's assume it now, Igbos now, then I know what I'm saying. If Igbos now fully come out now, once they see it, this one on my Igbo, they can do and undo, because that is what I have been looking for. To help the Igbos. They have been looking for means to help the know that they are afraid. Hello. We are talking about sense here. Excuse me. No. Based on the past. Based on the past experience, we know what you are saying. I know what I'm saying.
Good money. Now, somebody say Igbo is afraid. Now, Sowore has given order now. Let everybody come out. Let's see whether you are going to scare. Hausa is coming out, Atiku. Sowore is coming out, Yoruba. I'm lucky Edoma is coming out. I'm there. Felix is coming out.
I'm there.
So even on the 20th, everybody is coming out. We are doing our own here.
Only Igbos. That is what I'm saying.
I know Igbo cannot come out to you. I understand. Igbo understand. Because
let's go to as Sowore as from that they don't hold on.
See, people will come. See, let me tell you something. Let Sowore champion it. Once he champion it, let it go back. We will come out for the street. Yes, that day. It's always people. Go to the market. Go everywhere. Come out. And let's do it. Hold on. You don't know what they are. When the question is Pastor, we are not fighting. Pastor, they say the Igbos. Pastor, we are not fighting. Listen to me. I've said it. They say the Igbos. The comments is say Igbos. Leave it. Hold on. I know we misunderstand you. Hold on. I understand you. This time around, Sowore has given party that we should come out. Let's ever come out. They will not mention Igbo that very day. I know Sowore is a politician. Let him start it and leave. We'll take the rest. But you, me, everybody.
Even before now, campaign.
I was expecting Tinubu to pardon.
Which our viewers knows.
I was expecting Tinubu to pardon.
We pardon
yes, we pardon those who steal money, who let our economy down. I was expecting to do that. When you have Ozikalo, when you have a governor in Imo State, who we can call Tinubu, say please, release this man for me. But let me tell you,
If beyond that, if beyond the Igbos, let everybody come out and protest. We have to give it to Tinubu that look, enough is enough. He has been person who have been make sure that sponsor protest against some of the politicians. But today, 20, let's go ahead and support him. Whether arrest, not arrest.
You see, seriously, I think I appreciate what Sowore, the challenge he put. And unfortunately, it's coming from somebody who is not Igbo. I can tell you, those are the problem. Frankly speaking, do you know proscribing IPOB as terrorist organizations first started with the governors in the southeast? They were the first to do it before the federal government did. Yes. They first proscribed the IPOB terrorist organization. Yes, the governors. And that's why I'm saying these guys appears to be their problem. They seem to be, responsible for their problem. This man has been in detention unlawfully. Kabiru Sokoto, that masterminded the killings of Christians on Christmas in Madela, Niger State, is working freely in Nigeria. Over 60 people died on Christmas, the 25th of December. You understand? And then somebody who came and said, the marginalization, whatever it is that he sees, does not, he wants to break out of the system. You understand? Is somebody you are detaining unlawfully. You understand? And then we expected to see the Igbos, coming out to challenge the injustice. Seeing how, people working freely with different types of ammunition, guns, that are even more sophisticated than what the military are using. And nobody has said anything. You understand? And then it is unfortunate that this is even coming from Sowore after a long time. I expected the Igbos to have done that since Igbos sit at home. What is the reason? Sit at home is not even what. Hold on, Skin, I'm giving you example. Allow me to talk. You mentioned Igbo here. Allow me to talk. We talk about Igbo here. The marching order that Mr. President give, where is that marching order going? Is it not in Igbo land? Is the marching order going other places? Let's stop this thing. Sit at home. Sit at home. Was it not as a result of the kidnapping of Nnamdi Kanu? Almost in that case, I want to ask you, how many times, you know how many soldiers they have killed in Boronu? How many times did their Musa and his boys visit the house to house to kidnap innocent youths? How many times? You see why I said it. If Igbos come out, the way Nigerian government take it will not be as now by Yoruba man. Igbo is free. This one is there. But you see why I said it. It's like not the Igbos they fear. Igbos have been engaging. Igbos have been coming out. Igbos have been hearing their destiny. But Nigerians, okay, take a look now. Say Tinubu, is he the one that kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu? I'm asking. No. Okay, it's among the government. It's among. Continue. It's among. Now, what stop Bola and Tinubu from freeing Nnamdi Kanu? The way he free other people. It's not because it's an Igbo man. What are we saying? What this man is saying? Hold on. I know what I'm saying. If Igbo should come on, there will be to Igbo in a different answer. What this man is saying. Let me tell you what this man is saying. There's some Igbo people who don't want Kanu to come out. Now. All the Igbos. You know the meaning of Igbos. That means everybody. Hold on. All the Kanu is number one. Number two, Imo State Governor. Number three, Soludo. Those people don't want. If these three people need to say release the Kanu for us, if we do that. But this time around, everybody's championing it. Sowore is leading. All of us will follow. Pastor, definitely, I want to see you here. I know you can go Abuja. Let's stand here. Hello, what is the date? Because if 20th, no, not the date. I mean on the day.
of the protest on the 20th. Go here. No, today. Because if for Sunday you not go, I won't come out. In the morning, after the service, I will come out. Moderator, I don't understand. You know, you do blackout. I don't come out Tuesdays in the morning. Sorry, I don't come out Thursdays in the morning. After the service, that is when you will come outside. Sorry. This Inec, yes, I will participate after. A sign. It's a sign that ex-president they were not there. Jonathan is not there. But somebody said Jonathan is not there. It's a sign. You're happy with him? Like, are you happy? That's right. It's a sign. No. It's a sign. I told him. You told him. It's a sign. I'm just coming. It's a sign. It's not good. When you have ex-president, when you just sat down and decide, Inec is a sign that Tinubu, your time is up.
Nnamdi Kanu, Inec chairman. We need to go.
I'm very sure we are all seeing what is going on, and people are taking note. Some are saying Atiku is accusing for the move. That why is he now coming out? We are just going to act like a politician also to take the at least his comments, whether back in the years against the Bola he deleted his tweet or not. At least I think this movement will need some heavyweight people to actually, even though they have refused over the years to come front to condemn the EU Act, and now that they are aspiring to be the president also up for campaign and favoritism and so on, they come out to tweet that and speak up. I think we will not blame them for that. Let us take it the way it is. And this is not the time to condemn anybody's act, whether he has done that before or did not. Atiku has come out, let all of them come out. The main cause is the release of Nnamdi Kanu, so that the Nigerian people can have the mind that, we have a rule of law. And President Tinubu cannot say he did not know, even though Buhari was the one that kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu and his boys to Nigeria. And now that you are the president, you should let the Nigerian people feel like you are not part of injustice and criminality. You are a man that believes in democracy and rule of law by releasing those who are wrongfully, detained or whatsoever. And that will know that, we can trust our president for this. Rather than using it to be a political why some people say, is this one, is not the one. We don't want to know. Let it be released and let us have peace. Let peace reign. So that's what I would say.
All right, thank you so much, Suma. Evangelist, I really appreciate you. Also, to the rest of the respondents I say thank you for joining us this morning. To our esteemed viewers watching us from different countries, we say thank you. We are very, very grateful. And to the ones commenting, engaging us this morning, we are very grateful. We say thank you for your time with us this morning. We shall be back here tomorrow, that's Saturday, the weekend edition, with more interesting stories. We will discuss, share, like, and comment. Very, very important. Yes, this is from very, very important. This is from Biafran Evangelists. Let us share it. If you have platforms, if you have groups, if you have any where you can share the program to, share it. Let us get more views, more likes, and more comments. Very, very important. Big T Prince from UK. He joined us late this morning. Thank you for joining us. Anthony Dirichuku also joined us. Antnam, thank you. Daniel Oha, where have you been? It's been a while. Thanks for joining us. Sof Abiodun, we appreciate you as well. We have CO. Thank you for joining us. Udoze Chima, we appreciate you too. Thank you so much. Gabriel Joseph, we appreciate you for joining us. Mrs. Clara, thank you for joining us. Queen Esther in Netherlands, we appreciate it. Nnamdi Kanu in Netherlands as well. Join us this morning. Say thank you to you. I saw your messages in Nnamdi. Thank you so much. I appreciate your messages this morning. I'm going to talk to you after the program. Other also people also joined us this morning. We say thank you to you. Andrew Gudimi in the United Kingdom also joined us. We appreciate you. K Baba, thank you. He's always watching us from UK. We have Oli Givenchy, Oli Ray Givenchy. Thank you. To anonymous viewers, I have more than 10 anonymous viewers, that talk to me, that send money to people. They don't want their name to mention now. So we thank you so much to Mr. Rotimi in Pennsylvania. Thank you so much. To Mrs. Ashibebe in London. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Buki Astrop, we appreciate you. All right, Buki Great, we appreciate you as well. And to the rest of the viewers, thank you. Jacob Adedeji in New Jersey, big ups. Thank you. All right, we shall be back here tomorrow, like I said earlier on. Goodbye, everyone, and have a great day.
You think all this thing I'm saying, my mind, say, if you watch my work, you get anytime I don't okay with that, you will do what I did, divide the country, everybody go your way. A weekend.
My people, how are you people? Everybody, I can always salute. Thank God. I'm not been strong, that's why I'm very strong. Yes, fine. I'm still going to hospital. Now, Robbie, I'm telling you the truth. It is up and down, ups and down, ups and down. Yes. You have closed, yeah? Yes. Okay, my people, before you go, hi. Thank you.